Welcome to the online tutorial for end of course and end of year financial report. This tutorial will walk you through step by step in the successful completion of end of year financial report. In order to access the end of year financial report, you must first be logged into your MySarah account. You can gain access to your account by visiting a Sarah website at www.cerra.org and clicking on the MySarah icon in the top right-hand corner. After clicking on MySarah, a menu will pop up asking you to enter in your username and your password. Please enter your username and password in the fields provided. Then press Go. You're now in your MySarah inbox. You are already familiar with this by this point, but a quick review. On the right side in the orange box, you can verify you are logged in by seeing your username followed by is currently logged in. Other areas of the inbox include a welcome message from Sarah, including our 800 number in case you need additional assistance. A review of the items in the inbox. You will see the date the item was issued, who issued the item, a summary of when the item is due for submission, and a description of the item itself. For this demonstration, please click Teacher Cadet End of Year Financial Report. We are now in the Teacher Cadet End of Year Financial Report. This form requires you to build from our database information to submit your report. If you would, please select your high school from the drop-down list. You can see I've selected Rock Hill High. An important selection is to select the semester in which the course was offered. You have the option of first semester, second semester, or both semesters. Next, you must pick the year in which the course started. So, if you are a first semester site and only offer the class in the first semester, you should pick 2008 for this current school year, the 2008-2009 school year. If you are a second semester only site, you should select 2009, given that is when your course started. Likewise, if you are a both semester class or year-long class, you should select 2008 or the year in which your class started. So for this example, I will be using Rock Hill High School, first semester, 2008. Once I've made my selections, I should click Build Report. You can see in the form now, it's asking once again for your email address. I'm entering it now as verification I'm in my correct account. You will then see an amount that's already populated in your form, labeled Site Grant Funds for this year. This dollar amount was distributed to your school after completion of beginning of the year paperwork. It should match that of that amount of the check you received from Sarah. Next, you have several options. You can add an expense. You have the option to say, yes, it's a planned expense, or no, it's an unplanned expense. In this example, I will show you how to add a planned expense. I've selected yes. I will then type a description of the expense. I'm typing supplies. The supplies cost $75. I'll then click Add Expense to add the expense to my budget. You can see now on the screen where a chart has appeared showing your planned or unplanned expense, shows a description, shows its amount, and shows an adjusted balance. Please repeat these steps and add as many items as you wish until all items have been added. You can see where I've added additional expenses. I added travel reimbursement at $110.13, and I also added banquet food at $125. You also can see where I'm showing a negative balance of minus 93.42. For instance, if we have added an expense such as travel reimbursement, that in this case was an accident, we can delete the expense by clicking remove. So I'm going to click remove, and the expense will disappear. You can also see the adjusted balance, which is now a positive balance, and you can see the remaining two items of supplies and banquet food. Once all items have been entered, please move to the bottom of the form. But please note, please do not sign below until all expenses are added above. Once the form is submitted, you are no longer able to access it. So please ensure that all expenses are added before moving forward and checking the box. You should then check the box which is equivalent to your signature, as it has been the case on all other forms. Once this has been checked, you can then click Submit button. Upon clicking Submit, you'll receive an on-screen printer-friendly view just as you have with the other forms. I'll now click Submit. You can see on screen my printer-friendly view, which, similar to the other forms, shows, "Thank you for completing the General Sarah Teacher Cadet End-of-Year Financial Report. Please print out this page and keep it for your records." It's especially due to the nature of this form regarding money and expenses for your class and being held accountable for dollars that we provide. Please retain this form for your records. If there are any remaining questions, you feel free to call our office at 800-476-2387 and ask for troubleshooting assistance with Teacher Cadet online forms.